Okay, hopefully we got it running again. Now, I just got it out of its tripod. So we'll take a walk out through the factory. I'll try and keep the camera as still as I can because this is the third take and we were shaky as hell the last time. So we're just going to get through here. You can see we're walking through a pile of spools here that are empty. They're part of the solar program that we do when we're running. So we need tons and tons of those things. Okay, we're coming into the machine. And the lighting, Chris, could you, here, I'll turn the lighting on actually over here. I should have made sure this was on beforehand, but anyways, there we go. We get a little bit more lighting. And here it is. This is the machine. Okay, now I got to get a little lower this time. The last take, we couldn't see the machine. I guess you're changing over now, are you? So just give them a minute and we'll be changing over and then we'll get back into seeing the machine in action. Okay, so he's loading up the wire right now. He's just shutting the door. And you can see, we'll just show you the wire path right here. This is a barrel of wire, 10,000 feet in a barrel or just under 2 miles. And yeah, we've got a rack here that we've mocked up to extract the wire out of the barrel nicely so it doesn't get tangled up. And this piece here is something that we've modified or made ourselves. I shouldn't say modified, we just mocked it up. It's actually a piece off of another wire cutting machine that they all need backstops, and that's called a backstop. And hopefully I'll get the camera pointed at everything this time and not miss out, because I was talking about this hot stamper right here, and here it is. This is known as a KIP 20 by Kingsley, and it hot stamps wire. This is part of the package I was telling you about, the machine. Okay, so the machine is now running and it's cutting wire. You can see right here, I'll shine the camera right at it. And you can see there's like rubber traction wheels there, and then there's a pipe right there where the wire goes through, and that's the cutting blades. So it pulls the wire and it does all this. It strips the wire, both sides of the wire, and you can see they come out right here. I'll just hold one up. I'm not sure how well it'll show up in the video, but you can see the end there. That's the side that will have a terminal put on, and then this side the customer just wants it stripped. I think 3/4 or 1/2 inch, whatever that is. And we'll put terminals on this and turn it into a wire harness by poking those wires with their terminal on into a plastic housing. Maybe I'll show that, show some of the products later that we built. So this machine here, the Artos that you're looking at, came with the computer monitor and the computer keyboard, and this machine. Normally just that alone is worth a little over $40,000 US. And we also got this included, which was the KIP 20. Each one of these little wheels here, I'll see if I can make sure I'm pointing at them. They're worth about $700 a piece, and I think there's, I'm going to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 per side. So you're looking at, you know, $7,000 worth of wheels, print wheels. Okay, so this machine and these wheels worth about 20 grand. We paid for, and we also, just so I mentioned, this is the pre-feed section. If we have spools, the wire would go on there, and then this thing keeps tension, and it has the thing back there which keeps tension, goes back and forth, and the wire comes out and then goes into this same spot right here, down here. Hopefully I'm pointing at it. And yeah, so this whole thing, this whole setup that you're looking at here, I'll just pan across it one more time. We paid $15,000 US. Now the only thing we had was, it worked for about 2 weeks, and then we had to change a board out because it crapped out. And you know, I was really kind of worried about that then, but it's been working good ever since. We paid $2,000 for the board, and I think it was just, yeah, it needed a new board because the other board, probably whoever had it last, didn't look after it properly. And so it's been running really, really good. You know, the only, oh, there was one other thing. When this got shipped, we had to change one of these side plates here because it got broken right about there. I think it cracked in the shipping, so that was a $200 item, and so we changed that out. Other than that, everything's working beautiful. We can print on wires really nicely, and it's really upgraded our system nicely so that we can produce higher quality. And it's really, I'll show you the older machine in another video. It's a lot less greasy, and you know, the other machine is a mechanical beast. It'll never wear out, but you know, it's like I said, a greasy machine, and it's slower than this machine. This machine's much nicer and more, you know, it's programmable and much easier setup. It kind of sets up itself, and there's a lot more to that. I can't really get into it, but the blades more or less that inject into the wire to pull the strips off and cut and stuff, those blades down there actually set automatically once you're calibrated, and we've done the calibration and everything's great. So this is the machine. We've saved, like I said, a bundle of money on this thing, and it's really a good machine. You know, they're known for their quality. I researched them a lot, and Artos supports everything that they make, so you can get all the parts you need for it, and no issues that way. So a really good buy. Sometimes used equipment is really worth it, you know. Buying new all the time, and man, that can drain your budget. So that's it for today. Catch you next time.